I'm a glazing contractor, and I also started a nonprofit a few years back called Protect Your Vote USA. We're coming today to try and convince and lobby these legislators to perform their constitutional duty. It's not an opinion, it is their duty. And that is to defend the faith and the trustworthiness of our election, the integrity of our election here in Pennsylvania. As you all may have heard, there was evidence presented in Gettysburg a few days ago. We've had 1.8 million mail-in ballots that were sent out in Pennsylvania, but the state managed to count 2.5 million. We think that constitutes fraud, enough fraud that the election should be deemed a failure and the slate of electors be appointed directly by the legislature as the Constitution, the Supreme Court, and federal law permits and directs them to do so. The specific object for today is to get them to either extend the session through an emergency order, pass legislation today, or start the next session early and not wait until January 1st. Start the next session tomorrow. We have constitutional deadlines. We have federal government deadlines on when the slate of electors are to be appointed, when they meet, and when they report to the seat of power, which is the Senate in Washington, D.C. Those guidelines are fast approaching. We're running out of time. The election has obviously been flawed. I mean, even Democrats are calling the election a flawed election, a failed election. We want our lawmakers that we elected, that work for us, the people, we want them to do their job. They have ultimate authority and ultimate control of the electors. They're not subservient to the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania. They're not subservient to the governor. They have supreme, what's called plenary powers over the electors, and we want them to do their job. There can be no plausible argument for them to not perform their duty. The significance of this election is we're going to either institutionalize fraud, and the states will lose their sovereignty to foreign countries counting our vote. We're going to lose our sovereignty to mass fraud and corruption through corporate fraud, dominion, or we the people are going to take back our state sovereignty, and our elected leaders in the state legislature will reassert state sovereignty, personal freedom, and individual liberty for all of America. It starts right here in Pennsylvania. If Pennsylvania does this, the rest of the states will follow. Someone has got to lead. There was no United States of America before the founding of our country. This has never been done before in history. Someone has to go first. And I think it's right here in Pennsylvania. We are a republic, and the president is a representative of the states. Each state is sovereign. We have 50 separate elections that choose, plus DC, that choose the president of the United States. To do away with the Electoral College is to do away with our republic and make us a direct democracy. The founders, nowhere in the founding documents, nowhere will you find the word democracy. They deplored democracy. Democracy is two wolves and a sheep deciding on what's for dinner, because the sheep has no say in it. So these are the things that we must protect and defend. The Constitution is just a piece of paper. The United States of America was just an idea, and it's up to the people to know the documents that founded our nation, to know them. Better than they know the sports score from last night. They have to know what's in the Constitution, because if we don't know what keeps us free and keeps us a republic, it will be stolen from us and we won't know it. This is not about Donald Trump. At this point in the game, this is bigger than Donald Trump. This election and the fraud that took place in multiple states, this election is about the future of free and fair and open elections in this country. This is about saving our republic. Benjamin Franklin said, "It's a republic if you can keep it," in response to a question in Philadelphia. It's a republic if you can keep it. Well, the you in that sentence is us. It's every American citizen. It's our duty to know the founding of this country, to know the document that keeps us free, keeps us a republic, because if we don't know it, it will be stolen from us, and it has been stolen from us, large parts of it.